only the team, but in particular Gareth Bale?
Very important. It was important in the beginning to put Liverpool under pressure. I think we did it extremely well in the first half. In the second half, I think bearing in mind Liverpool were getting more of the ball, more possession. It was difficult for us. We had to consider a little bit the possession. We had to defend, so it was a different first half than the second. Liverpool really played well in the second half. So I think it's an important result, bearing in mind this being a midweek Premier League fixture, where most of the teams have dropped points and we have gained. Puts us in an extremely good position if we have managed to sustain this momentum. Obviously against Fulham and against Everton and Swansea, which are the next three, because it might mean that we can finally separate ourselves a little bit more from the bottom and join the top where we want to be. At the moment is a difference of 3 points towards Chelsea, and we hope to continue with this momentum, as difficult as it is for all of the Premier League teams in the game against Fulham.
Do you think that Gareth Bale has notched up a level this season? I mean, his power and his pace seems to dictate.
It's an individual question. It's obviously the player has the right to say more how he feels. He's scoring, I think, more than last season by this stage. I'm not sure if that's right, but I think it is. He's feeling free, getting more of the ball. I think the team is creating conditions for him to appear more. Hopefully he's enjoying. That's what we want to create for him. The situations where he can enjoy himself on the pitch.
He just seems unstoppable at times.
Yeah, I mean it's unbelievable. I mean his physical freshness, his motivations towards playing. What he does offensively and what he does defensively. Basically, he takes over all of the left wing. He helps the fullback so much in so much situations, and it's never ending. His energy, his pace, is electric. And this is a player that has played in the Europa League against Lazio, who was captain. 90 minutes against Lazio, 90 minutes against West Ham, against Liverpool, and he keeps on going. Both him and Lennon on the channels have been absolutely amazing this season.
Can you give us your take on a few of the decisions Brendan Rodgers was not happy about? Did you think it was a penalty on Gerrard? Did you think it was a penalty on Suarez? Did you think Dembele went down too easily for the free kick that led to?
Well, on the penalties, I'm not sure. I mean, Phil Dowd is obviously one of the referees who gives more penalties in the Premiership. That's a statistic that I'm aware. So he has, if he hasn't made the decision, he obviously has his experience. He knows how to judge situations. I haven't seen it, to be fair. I can only say that it's a decision that sometimes doesn't go our way. Today might have gone our way, and we are lucky. The other day there was a very, very strong challenge against Bale that for me is a red card and was just a yellow card against West Ham, and against Arsenal, gave us onto a red card against Adebayor, which was fair to me. But there are situations that in the end it's down to the referee to decide, and it's obviously they can't decide right all the time.
Do you think Bale's yellow card? Do you think that was?
On that one, I've been told that there is some kind of contact, so I think it was a little bit unfair.
Do you think sometimes he's a bit prejudged?
He's very, very quick. I mean, sometimes it's difficult for the referees to judge the situation. I mean, he's sometimes you might think that it's not a foul, and it's actually a foul, or vice versa. It's very difficult to judge a player of this pace and ability.
How important was it to have Dembele back in the pitch?
Important. I mean, first I have to compliment the midfielders have been doing extremely well. Particularly Tom Huddlestone, who has made such a brilliant recovery from his injury. He hasn't played for so much time, and he has done extremely well for the team. Today we saw Musa coming back from the start. It's important for the team too. He was one of the major signings of this season, and he had the impact that that he can have during the game. I think we are looking, stronger on the midfield, because not only we have been able to recover all of these people, but we have Musa coming back, we have Scotty Parker coming back, Yunus Kabul, hopefully not far off, and Asua Koto. So players who played last year most of the time, who played a great meaning for Tottenham, are coming in to strengthen our squad, and they will be a major major boost for us too.
You've never lost a game when Bale was starting or being involved in the first team. Can you talk about the way that he moves through the midfield? You got a bit of speed, a bit of extra, moving the ball from defence into attack.
It's one of his major characteristics is his ability to turn over, the opponent. The opponent puts him under pressure, but he has. I think he has developed a technique where he's able to sustain the pressure from the opponent and rotate over people very, very easily. That's why you can give the ball to him under pressure and he always finds space. He's an extremely creative player and he sees the movement of the opponent before and is able to find a position to take the ball out of the pressure and continue. I think is one of the major characteristics of his game. Maybe he gained it through the amount of positions that he played throughout his career, which is very interesting because it came out dropping from the front towards the midfield, and he has gained so much experience that he is able to take decisions that other players sometimes are not able to do because of previous experience in the past.
You mentioned that you're 2 points ahead now of Arsenal. Do these two very good wins in a way put to bed the disappointment of what happened at the Emirates?
A little bit. I mean, we didn't come out disappointed at the Emirates. We came out disappointed at City and against Wigan. At the Emirates, if you recall, I was very complimentary of the players because they did extremely well with 10 men, and we certainly had a go. So I think at the moment we are in a better position than we were before. But although we are in a better position, the table is very, very tight, and we can be in an awkward position if we don't sustain the momentum. So we hopefully we can continue to do that.
Okay, could I take you back to Gareth now? Because when he takes a free kick now, he does look a bit like Cristiano Ronaldo in the way he stands. Do you think he has it in him to be much higher?
Well, we saw with Ronaldo. I think players learn through what they see. I'm not saying that Gareth has not applied this technique before in his career. I think with Ronaldo we saw that you can almost hit the ball under and it gains an effect where it drops and changes direction. He has the power to hit the ball at that pace, and that's why the ball gains so many effects. And then again, I'm not sure how he has developed so well this technique. He keeps on practicing it, and I think we are able to have it with us, and it's fantastic.
And his all-round game as well. Could he go a notch higher and be?
Well, I think at the moment he's performing extremely well for Spurs, and we are absolutely amazed of what he can do for us. Hopefully, we have no doubt this can become a top player in the future. He's on to a great career. Obviously, Tottenham as a football club wants to keep him here as long as we can, but we understand that players like this have propositions, have market, which is the nature of the game.
Okay, guys, lovely. Thank you.
Cheers.